So that's why I remember, like, this is so familiar. Turns out it is familiar because I've read an article before about the 5 known scams in Bangkok. Well, I should have known better. I've read about this article before. Like, I figured out it was a scam. What's up, guys? Well, for me, nothing much. I just arrived here at one of the most, if not the most visited city in the world, Bangkok, Don Muang Airport, and today is another travel day, so I'm going to show you around Bangkok, but this will be very compact because we're just going to be here 3 days. I just came from Bali and this is just an extension vacation which we planned, but let's see if we enjoy Bangkok. So before leaving the airport, let us always remind ourselves to aim A for adapter, I for internet, and M for money. So we just booked ours via Klook, but the Klook stores everywhere when you book online for SIM card has very long queues, which causes inconvenience. But anyway, we're done with it. My friends are just installing their SIM cards on their mobile phone, and we're gonna travel now from Don Muang to our Airbnb. We didn't eat lunch yet. It's almost like 1 p.m. here in Don Muang. So let's go. See you at our Airbnb. So we're now here at our Airbnb. Our Airbnb is just the second floor. So this must be the reason why we should be going backpacking, because pulling your bags even just to one floor may be difficult. Oh, so this is our loft type Airbnb. Just an open space. 2 beds here. 1 bed there. Another queen bed. Okay.
Wow. Oh, Japanese styling.
Not worse, but kind of okay. We can handle this one. Good afternoon, guys. 5:30 in the afternoon, and we're going to a beach cruise at the Chao Phraya River because we have very compact days and we want to see a lot of beautiful sights here in Bangkok. This is a tuk-tuk, like a tricycle in the Philippines. This is the public transportation, but for tourists, not very advisable because they really charge a lot. So better use Grab. We're using Grab to go to the Chao Phraya River City complex to ride our river cruise. So let's go. I'll see you there at the river cruise. So now we're River City complex, and the traffic is notorious here in Bangkok, but we don't know where we're going yet. We're kind of lost, but we're just gonna follow this tourist because I think they're also going to the river cruise. We already got our tickets that we booked via Klook, and this is the Pier 1 that we're going to ride. It's gonna be an hour from now, 7:20. There at Pier 1.
1 hour later. A few moments later.
So our boat is here, and we're boarding now. Our seat is lower deck, so we're just gonna eat first. Alright, so we're now going in the boat for Santa experience. This one. We're now inside table 36, lower deck, not even window seat. I hope it gets better. I'm done with dinner. I'm just here at the deck. And now we're going to the area where there are a lot of temples. We can see the temples at night. Oh, the temples now are slowly showing to the frame. It's so beautiful here. It's so peaceful. Very different from the chaotic city of Bangkok, where the traffic happening now. I love it. It's so beautiful. It is just the first time here in Bangkok, so we did it because we don't have a lot of time to explore this very big city. That's why we chose to go on a cruise. I mean, what do you call it? A river fun, yeah, beautiful sights. If you want to see Bangkok in like 2 hours, see the vistas, beautiful views. Favorite part was when we see the, what do you call it, the Grand Palace. It was so beautiful, majestic. We are scheduled to go there tomorrow, so we'll see it in a very far view, seeing all of its majesty. It's beautiful, and the light is crazy. So tomorrow we're gonna see it in close detail. Excited for that. So now we're gonna maybe go home and walk around this area first. Find some street food. You want to eat? No, because we're too full. So, but yeah, here's the view. Maybe see you tomorrow if I can wake up. Good morning, guys. It's 8:45 and it's November 4th, day 2 here in Bangkok, and my friends are still preparing themselves, so I'm just gonna go out and have breakfast. So good morning, Bangkok. Oh, it's so sunny. And just so you know that I'm in Bangkok, not in Philippines. These are tuk-tuks on my side, so that's legit. I'm in Bangkok. So I'm gonna find breakfast now. And today we're going to palaces. Let's see if there's a lot of people, but I expect a lot of people there. So I just bought breakfast for everyone. For breakfast, we just bought foods from 7-Eleven here in Bangkok because no restaurants are open yet outside. Oh, 7-Eleven food looks so good. And noodles.
A few inches later.
It's 9:30 and I'm just here at my tuk-tuk waiting for passengers. Joking. We're going to the Grand Palace in Bangkok, which is 2.5 miles away, but we have to take Grab. I'm gonna ride a tuk-tuk today, but let's see. Let's go. See you at Royal Grand Palace. So we're now at the entrance of the Grand Palace. It's a very crowded day, Sunday, a lot of people, but yeah, that's what you get. This is the, I don't know, Wat Phra Kill in the palace, the Grand Palace. Wat Phra Kill, the Emerald Buddha. Not sure, I've researched about it, I've done reports about Thai architecture. It looks so grand, majestic. But a lot of tourists, which is understandable because this is Bangkok, you cannot get away with tourists. You're lucky if you go here with no people. I don't know what time, maybe before closing time, less people, but in the morning, especially it's a weekend, expect a lot of people going here at the Grand Palace. The entrance is 500 baht, which is expensive, but when you see the details inside, maybe worth it. Look at that. Oh, it's so overwhelming, the number of people. But first we're going inside the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. Wow, the details makes me cry. It's so hard to take photos here. It's so beautiful, but you cannot get a spot because so many tourists. You just have to enjoy it with your eyes and take maybe some photos of the roof, which are beautiful.
Look at those bands.
So I'm just taking now pictures of the roof because you cannot take ground photos because a lot of people. I think my best decision today was bringing this one. It helps me get all of the very high temples and stupas and doesn't have to clear a lot of space. I got this when I was in Kuala Lumpur when I was taking photos of the Petronas Twin Tower. It gives you a fisheye view. There was just temples here, so we're now here officially at the Grand Palace. There it is, the big building. The mixtures of style is so beautiful, like European style palace with the very dominant Thai roof, very steep roof, and the detail is crazy beautiful. It's like going to a Buckingham Palace in Asia. So we're now leaving the Grand Palace, going to Wat Pho, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. So we go exit here and then go left, and at the back of the palace, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. Let's go there! See you there! So before we go to the Wat Pho, which is just in front, we're just gonna eat lunch first. So in Thailand, one of the reasons why people go here is because of the food. So first thing, mango sticky rice, the famous one, and Thai iced tea. Let's try. Sorry, I forgot to vlog about my food, but I'm eating a pad thai, mango sticky rice, and Thai iced tea, so couldn't get more Thai than this. But it gets more Thai than this if I eat another food, maybe later, but this is my introductory food to Thailand. It's pretty good. There it is. We're now finished here at the waterfall. We're going to Pratunam. So we're now riding tuk-tuk to Pratunam Market. Very far, like 30 to 40 minute ride.
150, so 200.
So we have walked 30 minutes now. We're just going to walk to our home. And we're going now to the old Bangkok, which we are staying. And there's a beautiful bridge. And river here. Looks beautiful.
The following day.
But yeah, we're going to Khao Road. We're just going to walk. Just a 1.3 mile. Or more like 17-minute walk to Khao. And walking is very hot here in Bangkok, but we want to see places when we're walking, and we haven't really had a good plan today, so let's go. I'll take you guys out. Good morning, Central Bangkok. We're eating breakfast in McDonald's. What a beautiful way to travel than to eat at McDonald's. I was just joking. McDonald's has different menus in different countries. It has something new, I believe so. But it's kind of safe to eat at McDonald's. It's what you know. We're very hungry, we're starving. It's 11 a.m. We didn't eat breakfast yet. We're eating here at McDonald's, here at in front of the Democracy Monument. So, if you see this one, that is the 1932 Constitution of Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. And there are 4 pillars surrounding that one, representing the Army, the Royal Thai Army, the Royal Thai Navy, the Royal Air Force, and the police. So a lot of symbolism here there at the Democracy Monument, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful rotunda. So we are now here at Khao, maybe too early, because the place is still waking up. Maybe go here at night time. A lot of bars, a lot of stores, a lot of international restaurants. Different cuisines are here. Look at that place, looks so good. And also tourists. Tourist inns here at Khao. Yeah, very nice place to stay if you're backpacking and you want to go where the happening is at night. There are a lot of bars, pubs, everything you need is here if you're a tourist, yeah. So this is the Khao Road, but it's a bit asleep right now. Maybe later, after late afternoon to evening, it'll be alive. So we're going to the National Museum. It's a very abrupt plan because it's just here, according to the Google Maps, very near the Khao Road. Because we're very cultured people, we like to go to the museum, right? I love National Museum, so let's go.
A few inches later.
So we were supposed to go to the National Gallery, but it's closed today. And we met a worker in front of the National Gallery, and he arranged for us this. He said it's better if we go to the floating market, but we have to ride a boat, not in the tourist boat for floating market, but in the local, for Thai only, because it will be cheaper, almost half the price, and we don't know where we are right now. But he already talked to this is where we're going. This is the ferry boat that we're going to ride, and then we're going to the floating market for Thai local. We are now at the port, and let's go, I guess. Let's go. what's next for us. Very spontaneous adventure for you guys. So I guess we're going on a floating market, like a boat ride.
Oh, thank you.
Here in Bangkok. Ah, Captain, get out! Bye!
Thank you.
Thank you! So this is our driver. Feeding the fish. We're going now to a floating market, which is fun. Or around the canals of Bangkok. Not just the floating market, which is nice. Yes! We're going on a boat ride! Little change of plans. Behind me is the Grand Palace, which still is beautiful. We are now at the Chao Phraya River. How do you feel, guys? Chao Phraya! It's so big! So we are now here at Wat Arun, or Temple of the Dawn. The main features of this is a prang, which is a Khmer style tower, which is actually 5 prang or Khmer style towers, which is encrusted in like pearls and like stones, like shells, so it is white. Maybe that's why it's called Temple of Dawn, because it's pearl in color, not like gold, which is a typical prang in architecture. That's what makes it unique. It was said that the Emerald Buddha was from here before it was transferred to Wat Prakyo. We're now here at Wat Arun, but I want to make a story about what happened before we arrived here at Wat Arun. So remember that we met a man outside the National Museum, and he said that it's closed today because they are preparing for an event or something. And then he offered us to go to a floating market, and then suddenly there is a tuk-tuk who offered us a ride going to the floating market. And then everything happened so fast. We paid like 1,000 baht each person, so that's around $100 to ride a floating market boat. And then the boat took us here to Wat Arun. It was an hour journey, and there was no floating market, so that's why I remember like this is so familiar. And turns out it is familiar because I've read an article before about the 5 known scams in Bangkok. So I researched about it, and yes, it is here, the Klong scam. Klongs are like canals, and then they will say that it's closed, the museum is closed today, and then they will some guy will approach you that instead of doing this one, do this tour, which is better, and then they will get you on a boat, which there is no floating market there because it's only in the weekend. That's why he just gave us a ride going to this temple, the Wat Arun temple. And then well, I should have known better. I've read about this article before, like I figured out it was a scam, but it was just so depressing. So for people who will go to Bangkok, again, when people are too good, just smile, never talk to strangers, just decline politely, don't be rude. Maybe a lesson learned. So be careful, guys, in Bangkok. This is a very touristy city, so people really know how to deal things with you. They have done it well, and it's up to you to get scammed. So please be careful here in Bangkok. I mean, there are fun things to do here, but be careful. Maybe we'll go to a lunch now, maybe to breathe, to get over that scam.
One long, angry line later.
We're now here at the MBK Mall, and we're going for mall hopping today. We're gonna go to the Siam Paragon, which is on the other side. This is a series of malls here in Bangkok. I don't know where it is, how exactly the location is, but yeah, this is like malls so close to each other. And you know us Filipinos, we love the mall. We're now here at the Lumpini Park, entering this park, which is a famous park here in Bangkok. I don't know, we just want to go to a park, that's why we chose here. Oh, this is nice, a lot of people jogging. What's so amazing at 6 p.m. so they play the national anthem at 6 p.m. and all Thai people stop like sing the national anthem. It's 10:30 in the evening and we're here at Silom area and we just finished buying stuff to bring home to the Philippines and we're just waiting for the Grab because we're going to pack our things now. We're going back to the Philippines. Our flight will be tomorrow 10 a.m. so we still have to pack a lot of stuff. Grab is very near. Oh, look at this Grab. It's a pickup. So our Grab is a pickup to the Hilux. Crazy. First time I tried this one.
Much later.
Good morning guys, it's travel day. Going back to the Philippines from Bangkok. So it's day 10 officially. I'm out of my country. But I'm so going back now. I'm going back to the Philippines now. And last night, our Grab driver had a Hilux car, so we also asked him if he could pick us up, and he agreed to do it for 600 baht to take us to the airport at 6 a.m. So it was so nice. We were very thrilled about that because there are 5 of us. It might be hard. We have to get 2 Grab taxis going to Suvarnabhumi, but this one we are going together, and this is his car. We are now here at the Suvarnabhumi airport. Mixed feelings about going home. A lot of work waiting for me, so let's go.